Guys, this is your edge. These are your hitters. We're going to get right to it. Today, 1 p.m., Baltimore at Cincinnati. We have Baltimore up to -3. The total is sitting at 51 and a half. Getting right to it. Higgins is out. Him being out will limit Cincinnati offensively. Hendrickson being out is a major blow to the defense that's already sitting at the bottom of the league for most of the season. Ravens need this game more, obviously. And they appear to be the better team on paper. They appear that way. I do look for the Ravens to bounce back here. Like I said, Hendrickson being out, that should allow Lamar to have cleaner pockets and more time to exploit mismatches. Add King Henry versus a poor tackling team, and come on. With 76% of the bets and 78% of the money on the Bengals +3, you're actually getting a chance to pay the public with pretty sharp contrarian lean right there. Like I said, Ravens must win territory. That urgency often translates to sharper execution. Ravens money line -162. Moving on to the second leg of this little parlay. We're going to go ahead and move to the Buffalo Bills at the New England Patriots. New England winners of 10 in a row. Unfortunately, looks like they may have just woke up from a nightmare. Will Campbell is out. That is a nightmare for the Patriots. We have Buffalo -1, the total being 48 and a half. Once again, Will Campbell is out. They do have Robert Spillane, who's listed as questionable. With Campbell being out, we know you got Joey Bosa matched up versus a left tackle. That's totally unproven. The Patriots starting left tackle, left guard, and give a new meaning to the weak side. I'll just leave it there. They better make a concerted effort to keep May protected because blindside Bosa is a headhunter and he might be missing a screw or two. Diggs and Hunter Henry both appear to have good matchups there for the Pats. I do look for Buffalo to win the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball and be able to run the ball more efficiently. That should be an edge in snowy 20-degree weather with gusts up to 20 miles an hour. Fair enough. That's not going to totally hamper the passing game, but it might just be enough of a difference in such a close matchup. Kincaid looks to have a dynamite matchup, in my opinion. I'm going to go Buffalo -1, -125. DraftKings Sportsbook, obviously. And moving on to the last leg here, got your Detroit Lions out west at the Los Angeles Rams. There's that line sitting at right now. We got the Rams -6. The total 55. That's the highest total of the year, I believe I read earlier today. It does sound about right. So, going to get right to it. The Lions, they're going to need a ton of St. Brown and Gibbs to even stay close with the Rams. Laporta's still out. For whatever reason, in my mind, I feel like that limits the Lions more than having just one guy out. The Rams are difficult to outmatch, especially at home. And these Rams appear to be one of the best teams in the NFL, not only on paper, but on the field, too. Devontae Adams is listed as questionable. Either way, I look for Puka Nacua to go off again. Combine everything with Williams and Corum in the backfield. And I hope Detroit brings a lunch. I'm going Rams -6, -110. They're just too much for Detroit right now. Not a lot of science there. So I'm going to wrap this parlay up. We got the Ravens money line -162. The Bills -1, -125. And the almost said St. Louis, Los Angeles Rams -6, -110. That comes up to +445. At DraftKings Sportsbook, I do believe $10 will return 55. Guys, I want to thank you for taking the time. Make sure you like and subscribe. And this is Ken. That was your edge. These are your hitters. Have a good one.